Zana Leiferman, your go-to for everything community, real estate, and lifestyle, and your host of the American Dream TV. I'm here with Rebecca Brough, the founder of Ride or Die Collective. Rebecca, please tell us how Ride or Die Collective started and your inspiration for it.
Awesome. Ride or Die Collective started back in COVID times. So 2020, it was kind of an idea or a time when everyone was like searching for maybe a little bit more. What do I really want to do? How do I want to spend my time? And I had a love for sports and I was obsessed with cycling. So I wanted to combine those two things and start actually was going to be a cycling apparel company that catered to women. And then all of a sudden I put some promotional kind of tactics in place thinking, all right, well, we'll do a group ride. We'll have some people come out. They'll get familiar with who we are, familiar with our product. And I started this women's ride. It was called the Collective Ride, which is kind of what we're known for now. In the first ride, we had 70 women come out. So I was like, maybe there's less of a need to give them socks and more of a need to give them a space. And that's really where it all started.
Tell me a little bit about the inclusivity of the organization and how it draws in different abilities of women and riders.
We are a women, trans, femme, non-binary riding group. When we first started, we just labeled as a women's riding organization. I was kind of newer into this space and I just realized I wanted to ride with my girlfriends. We attracted people from different walks of life. We started being a bit more of having a component, I would say, of advocacy to groups of people that are marginalized groups that may not have the same opportunity at some of these races. In terms of abilities of cycling, it really does span like from someone who maybe just learned how to clip in a couple months ago to someone who is winning a race, maybe more of a local race, to an elite athlete, top 10 at some of these larger races, which is, I think, incredible that we can all exist in this one space and we don't look down upon competition. Competition's good. Being competitive is good. Being there for the vibe, also welcome. Getting on board because you really like the jersey, I'm totally okay with it. Like, whatever reason brings you to this space where you feel connected and safe and welcomed is really what we want. And that brings in a bunch of different women.
So how do you see Ride or Die Collective impacting women beyond the bike?
Learning life lessons, having someone to ask kind of hard questions, maybe navigating business kind of for the first time or a career path. And then also just like natural connections of like real life, I wouldn't even say issues, but let's say someone's remodeling a house. Hey, I'm remodeling a house. Does anyone know anyone who can help with this? Oh, I'm looking to buy a house. Oh, I have a realtor or I am a realtor on the team. So those kind of connections I think are incredible. We have women who are now someone's maid of honor, that met on the team. We have women who are now in romantic relationships who have met on the team. So we really have all these incredible connections that have, yes, you have this one thing that brings you together, the bike, but we all know whose cycle. It's the relationships, the conversations you have while riding that really go further.
It's really neat hearing about women supporting women, and I would love to hear a little bit more about Diana and Cassiopeia Cafe and how that became about.
Yeah, Diana came to Boulder with an idea to change the cycling scene. Boulder is the hub of cycling in the US, and Diana had worked very high up corporate jobs and took a step back and just kind of figured out, well, how do I really want to spend my time? Where do I want to give back? So maybe 2.5 years ago, I sat down with Diana at a cafe and she shared this idea of like, hey, I want to start this business. And I was like, oh my God, everything you're saying would be so perfect with what we do. And she found Ride or Die Collective online and she's like, your mission means so much to me. And we just had this shared passion. So now it's like, yes, we work together in a sense of being partners and she has her business and I have this business, but there's all this time after hours that we talk about like, well, how do I lift you up? Because it lifts me up too. Like, how do we partner together? It's just great to have someone kind of going through the same journey as you, especially in the outdoor industry. There are not many of us women, to say the least. So to have that person to chat with and ideate with is incredible.
Cool. You know, I love cycling, and I love what you've done to add another element to the community, and especially a women's group who doesn't have any limitations on, you know, ability, just inclusivity. So it's amazing.
Thank you. Super proud.
Yeah. I hope you've enjoyed this peek into the Boulder cycling community. I'm Zana Leiferman, your host. See you next time on American Dream.